What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So we are so excited because today is episode 2 of Bodybuilding Fundamentals. Now this is a series, if you haven't watched the previous one, where it was something I've been wanting to do for years and years and years. When I first started out 15 years ago, I could not tell at all any way to find good advice. The internet was brand new. YouTube wasn't even out. There wasn't really a way for me to figure out, how to learn about bodybuilding other than by going to the store and buying magazines. Generally, what you would do is you'd go up to the biggest guy in the gym and you'd ask him what he did in order to get his impressive towering physique. And that was pretty much the only way at the time. Now, as the internet progressed, the information came out and it just took time. But this is something I desperately wished I had when I first started out bodybuilding. So to start it off today, we're going to be talking about volume. Now, volume is a topic that can depend based on who you ask. Volume can be super important and it can be not so important. You've got guys who are doing an excessive amount of volume and you've got guys who are doing a tiny amount of volume. And both of those people have incredible physiques. So one person who trains with excessive volume would be Lee Priest. He does anywhere between 20 and 30 sets. Generally, he works out for hours on end. That's how he developed his physique. He was an extremely high volume guy. And then you have other people who train with less volume. Sometimes Dorian Yates, he was a big believer in do a couple of warm-up sets, get to your heaviest weight, and then for one whole set, give it everything you've got, and then that was enough to stimulate growth. Now, that is another approach that Mike Mentzer detailed in his research that he liked to do. He felt like that was the most powerful way to put on muscle was by increasing the intensity or the difficulty of the set in order to produce a hypertrophic response, in order you get bigger and stronger. So with volume, I've done experiments. I've done high volume and I've done low volume. I've done extreme volume and I've done less than low volume. And I can honestly say, personally for myself, volume-wise, I respond better to higher volume. Now, not everyone does. Some people can do 3 to 6 sets and then they can grow. Some people can do 9 and they grow. But generally, you want to stay on the higher volume side, and I recommend you try both. Volume is a factor that you can manipulate in order to get better growth. So whatever you're doing now, volume is one of those things that you can just twist just a little bit and you can get a big response out of your body and you can bust plateaus with it. So it's very important. The other thing about volume is that, it depends on what you're doing. So for me personally, this month I've been doing, because I've been out of time, I've been doing 3 sets of 3 exercises at however many reps and 3 sets apiece. So 3 exercises, 3 sets apiece. That's 9 total sets of volume. Now, next month, or actually in April, starting in April, I took a look at my volume and I said, okay, this is where I'm at now and this is where I want to be. So I've added another exercise. So what does that mean? At 3 sets per exercise, now that there's 4 exercises, I'm now doing 3 times 4. That's 12. I'm doing 12 sets of volume. And a pro tip, if you change your volume every month, you'll prevent stagnating as quickly as if you didn't. So always be sure. What I do personally is I check in about every month. Every month I'll go and take a look at what my volume is, and then I'll either increase it or decrease it based on my goals. So for right now, I'm at 9 sets. This month I'll do 12. The month after I'm going to do 16. So, this month I added an exercise, so now I'm at 4 exercises. Next month, instead of adding an exercise as doing 5 exercises, I'm going to do 4 exercises at 4 working sets apiece. So that's going to be 16 total sets of volume. And I'll do that all the way up until 20 sets of volume, which to me as a natural, that's a huge amount of volume, and you're starting to tax into your ability to recover at that point. So for me, 20 sets is the absolute highest I'll ever go with volume. And then once I hit that 20, I'll back down to 9 the month after, and I'll focus only on going as heavy as I can for 3 sets of 3 exercises, 3 sets, so 9 total volume. So as a pro tip, just continue to alter your volume. Don't let your volume stay the consistent same every single month, year in, year out, because that's how you get to a plateau. You don't give your body any necessary stimulus to grow. So I hope this helped you guys. There's only so much we can talk about volume. It's pretty plain and simple, but I'm very into giving you guys as many tips and tricks as I've figured out over the 15 years that I know will bless you and change your game completely. So if you did enjoy this, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more. I definitely appreciate each of your guys' comments. If you like to leave comments, you are dear to my soul. I read every single one of them, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. So I'm super excited to be releasing this series. As always, guys, if you thought this was helpful, share it with a friend who may be starting out, or maybe there was something in here that he could benefit from. Go ahead and throw it his way. What's he got to lose, right? And over time, as we build this playlist, it's really going to be almost a bodybuilding strategy guide that people can just refer to and then have the power to make decisions on a pro level at a very young age. The information will all be compiled into this one area. So super exciting, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope each of you has a fantastic day. Take care of yourself, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the 3rd episode next week. Take care, guys. We'll talk to you soon.